One ordinary morning, the wife opened the door and found her mother-in-law and sister-in-law standing at the entrance. Without any warning, they had shown up with suitcases in hand. The reason? The mother-in-law had sold her house in the village, and with that money, she bought a home for her youngest son. Now, with nowhere else to go, she decided, without asking anyone, that she would move into her eldest son's house. The wife, with all the politeness in the world, tried to stay calm and went to get plates to serve lunch. But inside, she was in shock. Her husband hadn't told her anything at all, not a single word. And the worst part? The husband had already decided, without even asking her, that his mother would take the master bedroom, his sister would take the child's room, and the three of them, himself, his wife, and their son, would sleep on the living room floor. According to him, that was being a good son. But what about the family he himself had built? Did that not matter? The wife, with all the patience she no longer had, finally spoke. She reminded her mother-in-law how much she had needed her during her pregnancy, how she had asked for help because she felt unwell, and how her mother-in-law had simply refused to come. She called her out for now suddenly wanting care, right after giving away all the money from her house to the youngest son. And the family's response? To accuse her of being rude, disrespectful. Even the sister-in-law felt offended. The husband, instead of trying to mediate, took his mother's side and ended up threatening divorce. Yes, just like that. If you don't accept them living with us, we'll separate. And to top it all off, the mother-in-law dropped the final insult. I'll find him a nice 18-year-old who actually knows how to stay home. As if the wife didn't work, didn't contribute, wasn't the only one truly holding that household together. That's when she, calm but firm, said what had to be said. Perfect. Then divorce it is. But this house was a wedding gift from my parents, so I kindly ask you to leave. Today. And while the mother-in-law shouted, "This is shameful. What will the neighbors say?" she simply replied, "The shame isn't kicking out those who abuse. The shame is allowing it." Now I ask you, yes, you who are watching this, who do you think is right? The wife who defended her home? Or the family who believes that being older gives them the right to trample over everything? Leave your thoughts in the comments.